gentlemen, this is Favor's Music Sierra Leone. I am your host, Mrs. Favor Fuller. We are here today to talk about how to build your self-esteem, which is a very important topic for us youth that are coming up. With me, I have my guest, who is Lucinda Grace Cabo. Lucinda, can you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi everyone, my name is Lucinda Grace Cabo.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, we'll be talking on issues that are affecting our youth, but all will be related to how they can build their self-esteem. So, with your own understanding, I want you to share with us here today, how can someone build up their self-esteem? But before we go to that, I would like to define or help people to understand what is the meaning of self-esteem. Now, self-esteem, as we all know, it simply means someone that has belief in themselves. When you believe in yourself, that is what we call self-esteem. Yes, ma. So why or how can someone build their self-esteem?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. How can someone build self-esteem?
Yeah.
Help at home or school. Make it a habit to be kind and fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. To add to that, someone can also build their self-esteem when they surround themselves with people who can motivate them. Yeah. Now, you can build your self-esteem if you surround yourself with friends who always cheer you up. Whenever you do something, they cheer you up, not people who bring you down or make you look funny whenever you try to do something. Yeah. That also can help you to build your self-esteem. Yeah. You can also build your self-esteem when you try to learn to do new things. You understand? Yeah. You try to do things that you love. Also, that can build your self-esteem. So, I don't know if I'm making sense here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, your self-esteem,
yeah,
make you be the person you want to be in life.
Of course.
Yeah, I believe with yourself making a hard decision, say, I will make it in life. That will help your self-esteem to go more and more. Of course,
yes. That's very great. Yeah. When you believe in yourself, making important decisions, not relying on people to say, do this, do this. Yeah. When you have the passion to do it, when you do it, then your self-esteem will grow. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So the other question that someone may like to ask is, how or who are the people that can help you to build your self-esteem, or how can your self-esteem grow?
Well, the people in our life that can make our self-esteem grow, for example, one, our parents.
Sure.
Our parents are people that can help our self-esteem grow.
Sure.
Example, when they focus on what is good.
Yeah.
Number two is our teachers.
Yes.
Our teachers, we stand to be corrected whenever we make a mistake. But we are not stand to, they should not put us down.
Yeah.
We stand to be corrected whenever we do short mistake. That is their duty to call us and say, oh, you have done this wrong, but not to shame us in public. They should stand and correct us. Oh, for instance, Lucinda, this is what you did. This is wrong. Yeah. You have to correct me, but not shame me and give me short names. I believe they are the people that can make our self-esteem go.
Yes, thank you very much, Lucinda. Just like what Lucinda was saying. But we find out that most of the people today, or the teachers, some of them, because I will not say all of them, when a child, example, if the classwork or the exams is going for 50 marks and you find out that the child got 20%, they will try to shame the child publicly. That will affect the child's self-esteem.
Yes.
Because it will damage that child. They will not have that self-confidence in them. They will always be like, oh, I can't do it. But you as a teacher, you have a very great role to play. Yeah. When the child got 20%, it is your duty to talk to that child. Maybe that child has some home stress or going through some emotional distress that you don't even know about. But you give the child the exam without no complaint. The child took the exam. At the end of the day, got a very low mark. It is your duty to talk to the child. Counsel the child. Maybe there is more to what you are seeing on that paper.
And also our parents.
Yes, our parents
contribute
too.
a lot.
Thank you very much. Our parents too. Some parents don't even care about the child emotional problems. They don't want to know. You find out that they just focus on the income. Go out there, make money, feed the child. That is not everything. That is not everything. You are not impacting everything in anything, in that child. Because if you just say you need to feed or to give the child food, you are not training that child. That I can assure any parent out there. If you think feeding or giving the kids money is everything, then you are making a sad mistake. As a parent, you need to be a role model to your child. No matter what happens, always try to be a role model to your child, because they will copy what they see, not what you tell them.
True.
Yes, they will copy actions, not voice.
And we also have some parents, when their children did something wrong, they stand publicly, tell them
That's very
this
bad.
is the way.
It's very bad.
It's very pathetic. And you see neighbors around, gathered around, say all sorts of things against this.
You are destroying the child's self-esteem. And at the end of the day, you, the parents, you are going to have that problem. Because those people out there don't have anything personal to do with your child. But you, as a parent, you will want your child to be somebody in the future, not knowing that you have destroyed their self-esteem from the beginning. So for a better growth, or to help these pupils or help youth to build their self-esteem, to me, I think the parents have a very vital role to play. Always try to share your child, even if they are not doing well. Always encourage them. Say, yes, you are doing well. You can do it. I know. I believe in you. Those motivational words can help the child to grow and build up their self-esteem. Thank you very much. We are going on a short music break. We'll be back shortly. Thank you.
Almighty God, you made the moon and the sun, awesome God. You made the hills and the valleys, day and night, awesome God. Awesome God, you created the universe. That's why you're such a lover. Almighty God, Almighty. You made the moon and the sun. Awesome God, awesome. You made the hills and the valleys, day and night. Awesome God, awesome God. El Shaddai Redeemer, Rababa Sheketerebo lips. Declare it in your family, declare it in your life. God Almighty, God Almighty, God Almighty, you reign forevermore. God Almighty,
back, guys. We are going to still continue with our topic, building self-esteem. So, Lucinda, as we were discussing about building self-esteem, now I would like us to talk about the voice in your own head. As an individual or as a person, the voice in your own head is very important. So, what do you understand, or what do you want the audience out there to know about the voice in their own head when it comes to build self-esteem?
The voice in our own head.
Yes, ma'am.
One, the things you say to yourself.
Thank you. That's very vital.
Can help you, build you, or break you.
Yeah.
For instance, I can't make it in life.
Yeah.
That is totally wrong.
Okay.
And if you say this, you have already put yourself in a form that you can't push forward, because you have already sat down and said, oh, I can't make it in life. So you see, but there are other things you can say to yourself that can build you up. Yeah. Oh, for now, I did not make it this time, but next time, I believe I will.
Okay.
That will motivate you the more.
Sure.
And that will give you the courage to say, oh, I can do better next time.
Okay.
If I'm into business now, oh, I enter into this business, I can't see any profit. You understand these things. But you continue to press on, to press on, to press on. I believe by His grace, and your ability will make you grow, and your self-esteem will boost up. People will admire you,
of course,
at the end.
Just like what Lucinda was saying, the voice in your own head is very important. When you say, I can do it, that alone will build up your self-esteem.
Oh, yeah.
But if you always look down on yourself, like, oh God, I can't do this, who am I to do this? The people who are doing it, do they have 6 legs or 3 heads? All of us have the same heads. So which means you just need to have the determination in yourself that I can do it. When you have that determination, believe me, nothing will stop you. You will become unlimited, because you have developed self-esteem.
Yeah.
And developing your self-esteem, you need to have mentors.
True.
People who you copy from.
Yeah.
People who you want to be like or more than. When you have mentors in your life, then you can help also to build your self-esteem. You will not just say, I want to build my self-esteem, and you become proud, pompous, or reserved to yourself. No, your self-esteem will not grow. You need to read books, do research. Thank you. That will build your self-esteem up. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to stay, hold on shortly on this self-esteem issue, because I want to ask my guest here, maybe she has 1 or 2 personal questions or any other question in her head that she might want to ask. So I want to give her this opportunity to ask this question before ever we say goodbye. Yes, ma'am. What do you want to ask me personally, or maybe a general question that will help people out there? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is too hard for me.
Well,
I think I'll
break it.
Yeah. I just want to know, in your personal life,
Yes.
how I know that you are married.
Of course, I'm married and I have a lovely daughter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, in this, okay, you are married.
Sure.
So how are you coping up with your relationship with your husband? Because we find it nowadays, husband marry their wife, put them at home, at the same time having girlfriends out there. Wow. So what is your take, and what will you say towards men that are doing this thing? What is your advice to them?
Well, I will just generalize everything.
All right.
Okay, personally, I would just say the men who are doing that are not helping themselves personally.
All right.
And also they are destroying themselves and putting their homes or their wife or children in danger. Because if you go and have a side relationship outside, which means you have exposed your home to danger. Because that woman that you are dating, love is unpredictable.
So true.
Maybe they will love you to a point that they will not want to share you with anybody.
True.
So when that occurs, what happens? They will try by all means to take the wife's position in your life. So that woman who is your wife at home will become the competition to that other lady out there. Now the lady outside will be trying to, I'm not saying it's okay in all cases, but they will try to do whatever to take that woman in your house out of the way, because that woman is the only stumbling block for them.
Yeah.
So they will even don't mind to kill the person,
Yeah.
or do things that will make the woman become frustrated and leave your home. Now for your kids, you never can tell. Maybe they will do things again to harm your kids, directly or indirectly. You don't know. So as a husband, if you love your wife or your kids, or you love your home, or you have the fear of God, then a side chick or side hen is not an option.
All right, talking
Thank
about
you.
the fear of God.
Yeah.
Some men out there having girlfriend,
Yeah.
you don't think that they have the fear of God in them? Some have the fear of God in them. Some going to church every day.
I beg to differ. It does not mean if you go to church every day, which means you have the fear of God. Maybe you have the fear of your wife. If I don't go to church, my wife will be angry at me. True.
Oh, yes.
Or maybe you have the fear of your pastor. If I don't go to church, my pastor will question me.
Okay.
It does not mean if you go to church every Sunday means you have the fear of God.
Okay.
The fear of God is internal. When you have the fear of God, the feeling of having an extra woman in your life will die off.
Before we go,
Yes, thank you.
I'm single right now.
I know, but not available. Continue.
I want you to advise me because I want to
Yeah.
get into marital. So,
Wow.
what's your advice towards me? Because
It's nice.
I don't know. I think I'm not ready yet, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
So what is your advice towards me, young as you are?
Yeah.
You have married and now you have a lovely daughter.
Thank you.
So I too want to go into marital. So what
Okay.
will you think?
It's
And what is your
nice.
advice towards me?
It's nice, but I only have one question for you, because you said you are not prepared or you are not ready. I don't know the exact statement.
Yeah.
When you want to get married, you need to be ready. You need to prepare.
Okay.
I quote, "Pikin no dey married."
So,
Unquote. You will not married if you are not ready, my sister or my friend. You need to prepare, because marriage on its own has outside forces.
true.
The devil personally don't like marriage from the beginning. So you need to be prepared. You need to be matured before entering into marriage. So I will not say anything for now, because of those statements that you gave. You need to be prepared. You need to be ready if you want to get married. If not, you will be among the numbers of divorcees that we have out there. And I don't want you to fall victim.
At all.
So go and work on that. When you work on that, then kudos. You're welcome. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Music Sierra Leone. Thanks for having us. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Bye.
God.